Snatch down.
Man, that sure is a pretty beverage.
Good.
Alrighty.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus! Shit is real! Shit is getting real! Shit is real! Coronavirus! Shit is real! Shit is getting real! Shit is real!
Y'all ain't know? Yeah. Now you know. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls in that Technicolor rainbow between, it's your boy Trey Proper. We got to give a shout out to iMarquise for dropping another hot one on us. We shared it on the page, so if you don't know what it is, you got to go find it. But we can't say what it is. We're just going to call it Datarona. But yeah, this is your boy Trey Proper.
Your boy Big Herb.
The drink,
Mr. Petty.
The drink must be really good because y'all definitely couldn't talk for a minute.
The drink is good, as we're doing a special today, though.
We're doing a special, so we are drinking. Again, we are taking a good sip of aviation gin, made by Ryan Deadpool. I mean
Ryan
Deadpool.
Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. This is the second time we've actually featured this particular beverage on the show. But our mixologist, resident mixologist, he actually made a tasty beverage. We're gonna call these, what'd you call them? Quarantinis. What's besides the aviation? What else we got in here?
Well, since you're gonna call me on, what up? It's screwdriver, orange, aviation gin, and a little bit of something to help fight off whatever the hell it is going on in the air. A little emergency on the rim instead of sugar or salt.
Yeah, they got an actual emergency on the rim.
Got some emergency on your lip.
Yeah.
Don't say that. Really? Make it.
There it is right there.
Yeah, so shout out to Ryan Reynolds,
Maestro,
for
and Maestro
for the concoction.
Woo, this is a good drink though.
It's actually pretty good. It's actually
that's a tasty beverage.
It is a tasty beverage. Well, got emergency.
We can't tell. We still got it though. So I'm just gonna have to keep it going like this the whole time. I got a drink from the glass outside the glass.
You're supposed to stop touching your face.
I'm not. I'm using my pick.
Way to go.
They're talking to me.
Oh, I was about to say, but either way.
Our
since we got you here,
our resident germaphobe.
yes. Since we got you here, let's get into what Mr. Petty is famous for.
Today's character of the week. Since I'm feeling like this is the end of the world as we know it. I'm using Cable as a character of the week this time. Cable, also known as Nathan Dayspring Ascani son Summers. Nathan Summers. But he's got so many names. But basically
Nathan Summers. That's what we going
Nathan Summers is a son of
Daddy name him Summers? I'm gonna call him Summers.
He's a son of Scott Summers and Madeline Pryor, who is a clone of Jean Grey. He contracted the legacy virus and was pretty much doomed from the start because
he got a virus. Oh no,
the legacy virus. No,
not the Rona.
The technical is a technical organic virus. No, sorry, it was not the legacy virus. It was a technical organic virus that was made by well, you don't have that one person be like, well, actually, it wasn't the legacy virus. The legacy virus didn't come until 1997 by Jason Wynn. Anyway, so in order to save him, Cyclops sent him into the future, where they did have the actual cure for his techno-organic virus, but by then 80% of his body was pretty much a half cyborg. So at some point he uses his telekinetic powers. So he's actually a really strong telekinetic mutant, but unfortunately he doesn't have the capability of split and focus because most of his telekinetic ability is spent keeping a techno-organic virus at bay. So that's why you see him with like all this cyborg stuff. So that's why he uses a gun more than anything else. The hand-to-hand combat, skilled warrior. He was born and he was sent into the future where Apocalypse is ruling. So he has this natural disdain for Apocalypse. So he goes back in time to kind of stop Apocalypse from coming into full spectrum. And then he just stayed in the present. So it's just weird. He
more than one, take both of them.
Exactly. You better take that yellow one.
Resident germaphobe. So yes, our character week is the post-apocalyptic warrior of Apocalypse, Nathan Summers.
Yes, thank you very much. We appreciate you, homie. All right, so we're pretty much just going to talk today about what we can't. So YouTube will not allow us to say the actual word of what it is. Yeah. So we call it Rona.
You know, it's more of a family of viruses. They don't want you to use
The
has its own name.
COVID-19.
But do we have to get demonetized for it? This is crazy. But they demonetize for everything. So we're just gonna call it that Rona.
The Rona.
Even though,
The Rona.
yeah.
The Rona.
That Rona. So we're gonna try to debunk a couple of the misconceptions and misinformations about it. Basically, the masks, they do nothing. The masks do nothing. Basically, you can still breathe in and out. It's transferable via people breathing, or you can get it through your eyes, your mouth. It can be transmitted in special ways like Adventure Time. All that other stuff.
Special ways. How's about fuck Adventure Time. I want you to know. Since we're talking about this, I'm at the store the other day buying, butt wipes because you can't just dry wipe these days. It's 2020. Come on, people.
Yeah,
everybody's have bidets.
Yeah,
I agree.
So this one lady goes, "Excuse me, are you sure you guys don't have any hand sanitizer in the back?" She goes, "No, I'm sorry, we're completely out." She's in line behind me. I go, "Well, you know what?" As I'm sitting there with my 3 packs of soap and butt wipes, I said, "There's plenty of soap back there." She looks at me like I'm stupid.
Soap.
Like, why would I need soap?
Like, I don't use soap. I hand sanitize my entire body. You hand sanitize your entire body?
Wow.
So yeah, people are amazing.
That's
their intelligence
one of the biggest
right
misnomers out there is that hand sanitizer is going to be what saves you. It's
not.
actually soap, guys.
Soap. You gotta kill the germs. Dial soap. Yeah, the antibacterial, good old harsh stuff that leaves your hands nice and ashy.
Libra 2000.
Yeah,
all that.
So lava.
Yeah, the soap's lava.
Shit is soap.
Lava soap.
The soap lava.
Oh, I was like,
what the fuck? Come on, y'all.
You're not gonna have no hands.
I said lava, the soap lava. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was the awkward moment of the week.
So as you can tell, we got the whole crew here. We're not in quarantine, but we're hoping that it doesn't happen. But other things are there was a rumor going around that people were gurgling bleach at one point in time. Like it's
I'm just
so
gonna go on a
fun.
limb and say they weren't anybody.
I hope not, because if they were,
honestly, I think that could go down for any ethnicity as far as stupidity for that.
But yeah,
I mean, we are
not
getting
to drink bleach.
So
if you did not know, you don't drink bleach, or you don't put bleach inside your body. It's a cleaning product.
What I'm finding interesting is like there's a level of hysteria that's going on about this whole thing. There are people who have legit claims to be fearful, like those with pre-existing conditions, those who have lower immune systems than others, those who are more prone to getting sick than others. So you have a lot of people who have that that actual worry.
Yeah.
But then you have not saying able-bodied, but then you have like people who like aren't like in near that condition, and they're the ones out there like panicking.
I look real stupid drinking out of the straw on the camera.
Hey, but it's better than getting emergency and No, because I remember I was talking with my roommates. He's like, we should get some supplies and go shopping. And he's like, oh, don't tell me you're getting all in this hype. I said, no, but last night I wanted to get something to eat, and I was like, man, our fridge is empty. Imagine that for 2 weeks. I'm getting stuff not because I fear that our stuff's going to disappear. I want to eat. That's what I just want to survive.
Yeah. And I mean, there's everybody's just taking out boatloads of oodles and noodles, and
there's no chicken.
There's no
boneless chicken.
There's no sandwich meat whatsoever.
That was actually me. I did that.
So I actually almost got into an argument with my brothers about this because they was like, we're gonna go get some chicken noodles. Get some oodles and noodles. What flavor are we getting? Everybody said chicken. I'm the only one that said beef or shrimp. Yeah. Like nobody else. I'm the only person that eats beef and shrimp. Like, why you all got to get chicken?
I eat whichever one is available.
You eat shrimp?
Yeah, I eat shrimp.
Yeah,
I like shrimp.
But it's like not even actual shrimp. It's like
you don't get shrimp, and you can actually buy shrimp and put it in there. But I mean, that's beside the point. Other misconceptions. What were you gonna say? No, my bad. Other misconceptions. You can get it from packages from China. That's not true. The virus stays viable for about 3 days to a week. Most packages coming
on skin is viable for a couple of days.
Yeah.
On surfaces, you got a while.
Yeah. Well, on cardboard, they say because it's porous, it doesn't have anywhere to actually survive. So cardboard, which most packages are, it's going to last about 3 days.
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about getting the package from China, and it's going to infect you and your family.
I also want to debunk the fact that people think that this disease or this virus has
a chemical weapon.
No, it's like ethnic based. Like no, it has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with China. It has nothing to do with it's just the location where it started.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
So the ethnic jokes are more so about culture because
here we go.
The WPS. It was like, yeah, I don't wash my hands. I mean, your mom don't wear your school clothes on the sofa. Don't we are different. Okay.
Okay. So I'm sorry to cut you off because this right now is EO's. I'm sorry, off-camera guys like big. This is his moment to shine. He's the resident. Everybody's like, what do I do now? He's like, well, what you want to do is like, he's the actually of this germaphobes. Like,
I've been waiting my whole life.
Right, you know what I'm saying? He's over here with Purell.
I'm a germaphobe with a degree in chemistry. We know. It only got worse.
We know, OCG. We know.
He never fails to tell us.
What's great? It was great is like everybody's doing all this extra stuff. He's all like, this is normal for me. Like, what, y'all don't sanitize your work environment? Like, you got
Cheeto crumbs in your keyboard.
I just yelled at somebody yesterday. They sprayed their stuff down and immediately started typing. I said, no, you gotta let that dry.
And especially with me being in my job, I always have to sanitize everything. So I mean, just sanitize it, let it air dry, and then you'll be good. But mostly, ladies and gentlemen, just wash your hands, do your due diligence, so this way you won't get any of the CV on you or whatever.
I'm really upset that washing hands has now become a phenomenon where it's a hashtag. Like people are asking,
what I'm saying.
Like, what were y'all doing before?
They weren't washing their hands.
I mean, if y'all remember that episode of what's his name, Rocco's Modern Life, you turn the page, wash your hands. I know that's OCG's life, but I mean, it's just.
Did you say Morocco's?
No, Rocco.
You said Morocco's.
I heard Morocco's.
Ladies and gentlemen, what do you think he said?
Said
Morocco's Modern Life.
Morocco's Modern Life.
Did you? Oh, okay.
Did that come on after Rocco's Modern Life? Or was it behind Benning Impy?
Oh, wow. Okay. So that was pretty much it for my misinformation debunking. I'm not using the cards today for obvious reasons. We don't want to do anything crazy.
Spread the germ.
That Rona. I'm not passing that Rona.
No, get that away from him.
Because if you hit OCG with the card, he'll kill you right now.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly what it is.
He will throw you in that.
And I'm kind of trapped on this wall, so I can't get away. But yeah, so there's also been a rash of massive cancelings. Basically, every sports event, everything has canceled. The NBA, the NFL, the NHL. Yeah. One of the strangest things to watch was an NBA game where there were no fans in the stands whatsoever.
No, the strangest? No.
The strangest was watching that UFC fight the other day where there were no fans in Brazil.
Yeah. It was like a sparring match.
That's funny.
And I mean, it was just weird because, I mean, it started off with Rudy Gobert because he got the coronavirus, and what was so like funny but like not funny about it, he was getting interviewed like any other person. But I'm saying as far as he was sitting there just like, oh, this isn't the coronavirus ain't that really that big of a deal, and just touches every single one of the people's microphones or anything. And then
I'm watching
2 days later,
reporters just up and leave.
He's like okay, and then he just goes ahead and taps. What was Donovan Mitchell? He literally just goes like this over his head in the middle of an interview.
I was going to let him have it. Let him have it.
Literally.
Here we go.
That was the fifth one I had.
So.
Trey. Literally.
Yeah. I guess
here's
the thing.
Here's the thing.
Oh, yeah. Here's the thing. So, that is actually really good.
That is a tasty really beverage.
I've never had a medicine and alcohol at the same time.
You didn't grow up.
Hot toddies don't count.
Yeah. But I mean, it was weird just the fact that every single thing was been canceled. I mean, and you seen the NFL, the NBA, the NHL. Everybody just said, we're going to suspend everything for about 2 weeks to see what's going to happen, and hopefully we can bring it back. I saw the NBA also said as far as they want to go ahead and try to bring it back before, what's the name of it? Make sure the season is over by August at the latest. Mm-hmm. So hopefully everything will be back. We don't know. But until then, please, people, just make sure that you do your due diligence. at making sure everything is.
I mean, not even like NBA stuff's been canceled. You also got like concerts that are canceled.
Yeah.
You got like because like I have friends who work in DC, and you know Celine Dion, she canceled one of her concerts, and that was big money for him because he's right where he works in Chinatown. So he has like little to no like income because there's nobody who lives in Chinatown. You don't get local residents walking by.
Or think about the people who those small bands that hope to get the exposure at South by Southwest that just lost tons of exposure and tons of opportunities to get money to put their bands out there.
So like, share, and subscribe those local bands, you know, because if they're not making shows right now because of the canceled tours, buy their merch. If you're gonna buy a ticket, buy their merch. Like, share, subscribe their stuff.
Y'all talking about NBA and all this other stuff. Y'all know that Steak and BJ Day was canceled, right?
Maybe for you.
Well,
good job, homie. What'd you get? A porterhouse? What'd you get?
Hanger steak, but still.
Hey, good job. So at least somebody had some fun. I just had to throw that in there because we've been talking about it for the last couple months, and only one
fucking CV. That's what.
You said what?
Fucking CV. Since I can't say the actual.
Just say the Rona. Just say the Rona.
Whatever.
Or COVID-19.
Say COVID-19 because it makes you sound smart.
Yeah.
Every time I hear COVID-19, no, but every time I hear COVID-19, I think of that. What was it? Coney
2017.
2017. Coney 2017. That's
what I think.
One is a virus, and the other one was stealing little kids.
Well, that was kind of. Well, I was thinking how viral it went, how it just spread, and
I was thinking of Trump saying "Kofefe." That's what I was thinking.
Hey, by the way, everybody, he has it. He has it. Don't be fooled.
He has to.
Can we not be?
Him and Pence both have it. They came in direct contact with somebody that had the shit. So all that makeup and stuff that you see him all caked up with.
We cannot confirm or deny that yet.
He got it.
That's
no
why
way he doesn't.
That's why your ass wasn't on the show today.
I'll stay over here.
You know. This reminds me when I did that. Cause I know exactly what's gonna happen. He has no. He's just gonna say drink.
Right.
Wait, and then he's gonna get worse.
Okay. Pass me that bottle so I can mix up some more.
Oh boy.
There's a lot of crazy shit going on off screen, guys.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, but the most effective thing, in my opinion, is from a blur perspective, would be wrestling as a whole. Not just WWE, not just AEW, but wrestling as a whole, because they've had to. Wrestling is the audience is a very important part of wrestling.
Right.
The reactions, the cheers, the boos, the jeers, everything is very important, and we're experiencing a time that we haven't seen since. What was that? SummerSlam '96, where The Rock and Mankind fought in the arena.
That was halftime heat.
Was it halftime heat? Yeah, during the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Like, I can't
there was nobody there. It was like,
an empty arena.
This is the first time this ever happened, and we're gonna go
and it's
live.
It's like watching two dudes fake fight.
Yeah, it's just like
it's not like it is watching two dudes fake fight for like 30 minutes.
I mean, if you seen what Friday Night SmackDown was with Jeff Hardy, and he was just like,
playing to the crowd like,
nobody's here.
No, Daniel Bryan.
It was like,
yes.
Like I'm the only one.
Alrighty.
I'm the only one saying this. So,
but
I have to say this too.
MVP. I say we cheers to right now. Yeah. Cheers to that one.
Yeah.
The MVP
of Friday Night SmackDown,
Triple H,
the guy who got demoted, Triple H.
Yeah.
And I mean, every single thing that he did.
I'm not good with stars.
Even as far as taking doing camera behind the scene camera, doing commentary better than Michael Cole in my opinion. He drew in his beard
with a Sharpie. Yes. I don't care who you are. You draw on my beard with a Sharpie, Joe. We might have to fight on TV. But
it's Michael Cole.
But
Triple H.
Yeah,
I know he's not going to do that. I know.
I got a pinfall victory over Stone Cold.
I thought it was your moment.
It was both.
Oh my god.
So, there you go, bro. With that being said, we're passing these around. With that being said, I did see one of the comments talking about it earlier. I think it was Alan, but there's a possibility that they could end up canceling WrestleMania. So that is actually going to affect the entire wrestling community in America because a lot of wrestling promotions,
not just America, but
I mean,
no, it's America.
It's pretty much America.
I'm saying as far as the crowd is concerned, but go ahead.
No, I mean as far as financially, because the WWE, what a lot of other smaller promotions will do, they'll have their events around that weekend.
Yeah.
So
like WrestleCon.
So it's like even WWE Access. I know that's under WWE, but a lot of wrestlers will go through that and they make their money on that time.
Yeah.
So it's affecting a lot of them. Like NBA players, they get paid millions of dollars a year. Wrestlers, especially indie wrestlers, don't make millions of dollars a year.
Yeah, they barely make hundreds of thousands. I mean,
Some are well off, especially between like free merch and stuff like that without selling their own merch.
Don't minimize the NBA though, because it's not just the players that are because you got people who work those jobs in stadiums that are losing money by the boatloads and I got you. A bunch of athletes, a bunch of players, the millionaires are stepping up to help pay off their bills. And as far as I know, only one billionaire, Mark Cuban, owner of the Dallas Mavericks, has stepped up.
Shout out to
he
Mark
will pay
Cuban.
those people. But I mean, it's affecting everybody in negative ways, you know what I mean?
And ironically, Rudy Gobert was one of the first people to go ahead, since he was the first to be with coronavirus. He was one of the first to actually say, you know what? Let me go ahead and divvy out some of the money to some of the people.
Other players are giving out $100,000. Rudy Gobert was like, I'm going to half a mil. Let me give everybody half a mil. A word?
Seriously?
Bruh.
Seriously.
Nick, all I did was
seriously.
Come on, Joe. Like, really?
What the hell?
What the fuck is your problem?
It's just a cough.
Your head.
I coughed into my hand. Are you fucking
serious?
No. Slim, didn't you remember what we said as far as like Count Dracula with the coughs? Go ahead and put that joint into your elbow.
You nasty
son of a bitch.
Motherfuckers. Are you? I can't believe y'all.
God damn, Trey, come on.
All right, we good?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, damn, Trey.
This nigga.
Who got these damn gloves? Because I can't even fit these shits.
Those are extra large gloves. Cut the shit.
Dude.
Nasty ass motherfucker. How the hell am I supposed to drink my drink?
Oh my God,
know.
you're right.
We didn't think this part through.
You got straws.
We do have straws. We do have straws.
You're welcome.
So,
This hurts my face.
My time to shine.
Really?
I can't believe you actually had these though. Like,
just on hand?
Yes, just on hand.
Okay, so I gotta look at my book because I don't have my cards.
The plan is planning to fail.
Well, really, even the comments are saying Dracula cough. I know the Dracula cough.
then why didn't you?
Then why the fuck you
Cause
doing
my bad. Okay,
No.
it happens.
This dude. How the hell am I supposed
This is so ridiculous.
Off camera, Rick.
It's off camera, Rick.
It's off camera.
Where's this stuff at? I can't even see.
You can't see.
Man, my damn glasses my goggles getting foggy.
All right. So, Trey, keep your mask on.
Yeah. I was about to say, Trey.
Y'all should be okay.
Yeah, y'all are fine.
I ain't hear anybody else coughing.
I hate you all.
No, we hate you.
It's your fault.
It's your fault.
It hasn't my fault.
You cough.
I'm human. It happened.
You work in Northern
right.
Virginia.
Okay. Speaking of other things being canceled, we have to sit. Well, I'm not upset about this, but
I am.
movies are being pushed back now.
I'm very upset.
So we've. Got,
I want my Fast and Furious.
Right.
I want to see John Cena heel turn.
I don't get to be a part of my fast family.
Yeah.
Family. We're all family.
Family.
We don't see The Rock doing some random like super heroic like.
How foggy his goggles are. He's so pissed. He's so pissed.
That's the virus trying to.
And what did you learn?
God damn it! So we got Fast 5, which I'm not mad about. That's being pushed back.
Fast 9, sir. Get it right.
Get it
Whatever.
right.
Fast bullshit. Fast family.
Fast
How about
9.
that?
Okay.
I can't even
hey,
talk in this damn thing.
Hey,
Put some respect
he's
on.
Spider-Man thrips a charger.
Yeah.
That is movie making.
You put some respect on John Toretto's name.
I'm not trying to be problematic, but these fast scripts are written by slow people.
Y'all really fogged the shit out of these jokes.
You're so angry.
How do painters work in this shit? So
Just
anyway.
remember, Trey, you started this.
Dude, like I wasn't gonna take it off. Shut up. We already had an agreement.
So what other movies are being? Isn't New Mutants been pushed back too?
Oh, yeah.
New Mutants
New
being
Mutants pushed
So,
back,
so there's just pushbacks. They're not like completely gone. They're just
Yeah,
pushbacks.
they're just pushing it back for the 4th time.
Yeah. Mulan, Antler's been pushed back.
Oh no!
So
Mulan got pushed back from the end of this month.
No, okay.
I wasn't gonna do it, and then also A Quiet Place 2 got pushed back. This is hilarious. This is hilarious. It looks like he's drinking it at a sound of beer. His beard has become sentient.
It's all in my beard right now. It's all in my beard.
Oh my god.
So, but yeah, I thought New Mutants was under Fox.
No, New. Who owns
Oh yeah.
Also,
Part of the
Disney
deal,
World.
Part of the deal was they were required to release the new music.
and also Disney
Really?
and Netflix have put a halt to all productions on most of their shows.
and Disney has
Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Actually, they just finished shooting a week ago though.
What's
Well, so we'll still get that.
But post production has been halted.
So I also remember, if I remember correctly, I think James Bond movie was also pushed back.
That was the
Time
the
to
shot
Die.
over the bow.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
And all Disney theme parks have been around the whole entire world has been closed down.
And I give a fuck about the Fast Furious franchise. Whoever I saw the comment, I just haven't had a chance to respond to it.
I didn't see it. What they say?
Everybody loves the Fast and Furious franchise.
Everybody.
No, everybody doesn't.
You shut up, sick
Only
boy.
you guys do.
So,
Quiet, you outbreak monkey.
so are you agreeing
Is
with
that racist? I think that's racist.
Are you, so what you're saying is you're agreeing with Corey then?
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
So which is it, Trey?
Yeah, which one is it? Sick bastard.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
This is all your fault.
Exactly. You know why he's part of the Fast family? Because shit, I'm gonna contradict myself. I'm gonna kill that joke and move on.
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of movies have been pushed back. So that also is just affecting Hollywood in general. So a lot of movie people who like such as myself who enjoy going to movies that's been pushed back. So I have nothing but watch the same movies at home again.
I mean, we can stream a lot. I mean, there's a lot of things we can do in the meantime, like gaming.
Hold up, yo. Cam ain't missing out on nothing. Yo, there are plenty of bad movies on all the streaming.
Oh, yeah.
You got a smorgasbord of shit to watch.
You know what? Just to spite you, motherfucker.
Yo, I got friends sending me messages from Tennessee saying, "Hey, your boy Cam like bad movies, right?" Yeah. So I got a couple of suggestions for him.
So you know what we have to do now, right? We've got to watch Black Ninja. The Black Ninja.
Yo, hold that up to the camera.
The Black Ninja. So we are definitely.
Even the front screen just looks horrible.
It's just a nigga in a do-rag. It's a swole nigga in a do-rag. I haven't watched it yet. One of our loyal fans to the show, Chuck, actually sent this to me and said that we have to actually review this. So what we're gonna do as a group, we're gonna sit down and watch this piece of shit.
Yeah.
You know what's gonna be funny? What if we end up loving it?
What'd you say?
I said that mask kind of look like Trey right now.
Turn to the camera.
Side comparison.
I hate you all.
You look like Black Storm Shadow.
That's like you when you throw your cards.
Basically.
Oh,
so yeah, we've got a plethora of different things we can do in the meantime. I'm not gonna take the thing at all. Calm down.
please
He's
don't.
fogging his up too. He's not even
Yeah,
mad.
but I'm putting it over my head.
You were about to say you were husky, weren't you?
He was.
You're already wearing glasses. Why are you?
No, but I gotta cover up. I don't want that dust shit going into behind my spectacles.
What dust shit?
Dust.
That was one of the things we just dispelled.
No.
What show are you on?
What? We ain't supposed. What the damn mask don't do nothing. What the hell are we wearing a mask for?
No, he's wearing the mask.
I'm wearing a mask to protect you, apparently.
Why is there sweat? Why are there droplets?
Because real fat people fog up things.
Yes,
That's why.
we do.
You look like he was talking.
My forehead is fogged mine up.
He looked like he was just like someone was just talking and spitting in his face.
Shut up, skinny boy. Okay.
Yeah, the whole purpose of wearing gloves and goggles.
I did.
One go.
I did.
Continue.
So yeah, that is really anyway.
Just all
I
that
can't
moisture.
see. So we went over this.
Put the damn goggles on.
I'm gonna throw them at you in a couple seconds.
Cross-contamination.
Also, what else? Jim Baker in Missouri. Oh yeah. Televangelists are trying to sell the cure to that Rona which is asinine. Like, that's another misinformation. There's no cure as of yet.
Except for soap.
Except, well, I mean, that's a preventative measure.
I know.
Yeah.
So you can't go around. I don't know if y'all can even hear me.
There's one thing that's curable, and this so the black delegation they will tell you about
If
this.
you say ginger ale, I'm gonna.
Yes, ginger ale.
Moving on.
Ginger ale bowl.
Moving on.
the bold Canada Dry.
Oh, speaking of televangelists, did you hear about the televangelist who healed a bunch of his followers
Through the TV?
through the TV? He put his hands up and he said, "I've heard a healing over you," and apparently he healed all of his followers, so they are now exempt from getting COVID-19. Apparently.
Hold on. Can we also talk about the fact that there was a kid in I think it's a high school or academy or something like that in England.
London.
Yeah, in London,
Excuse me.
and decided to go ahead and sell little squirts of this what is it the disinfect.
Yes.
Yeah, so and got suspended for it. So
You damn right.
Y'all can talk all the shit you want to. That little boy's an entrepreneur.
let that boy be great. Let that boy be great.
That's all me. That's me all day.
Let that kid be great.
Yo, in high school,
yeah.
he did sell everything out of his locker. It's funny.
Off camera
But-
guy probably has like a whole like pure like little hand sanitizers like
I'm
strapped
surprised he
up.
hasn't started
Like-
spraying.
like Rambo.
Is
It's like
that
strapped across his
that
chest.
mean where they got the
I
dude
look at
bagging
it.
it up
Yeah,
there?
it's backing up.
Like a Rob Liefeld
Where he's
character
got
with
bagged up
clean.
hand sanitizer. What you don't know is that's actually his coffee table.
Yeah.
He look like the guy that sells incense on the subway, except he just got Purell.
That Purell 2 for 5, 2 for 5, 2 for 5.
You see the video of the guy in a suburban neighborhood, white guy with a backpack, and a woman pulls up to him. He goes, "What you need, baby girl?" He was like, and she goes, "You know what I want." He's like, "You got that money?" She gives him money. He's like, "All right, put that down, put that down." He's like, "You know what I got for you?" And then he pulls out a roll of toilet paper, and he says, "I'm gonna give you the whole roll because you know that's a lot of money. And then I also got this for you." And he pulls out a little bottle of hand sanitizer and was like, "Tell all your friends where you got that from."
Wow.
Then like the police sound effect comes in and he like runs off. I'm pretty sure
I mean,
that's what we're
it's
about to get to.
craziness. So, you know, we're almost at a point where we're
Mike,
gonna be in.
Don't call.
Who's gonna call?
No,
Yeah,
Mike,
nobody's calling.
Mike says amen.
Oh, okay. So we're almost at a point where where there's a possibility of getting a quarantine, and I wanted to go over what would be the best options for quarantine prep and everything, because yeah, like what are you gonna do? Like if you're quarantined, what are the best options to play, read, watch? What do you guys think? So
Well,
let's start with you, Herb. What are the first things you would suggest?
Well, the first few things I would suggest, because I have been doing the Herb's comic book journey, you can go and look at some that's on the DC side. I have Trey sent me, and Mike Graham has sent me 2 websites to where you can go ahead and look up free comic books to go and look up. I've also done mine's on DC, was it DC Universe app?
Yeah.
And I've also done it on the
Yeah, but what
Marvel
specific
Universe.
things would you recommend for reading?
I would go and recommend. There's always Spider-Man is always good. You can go and look at Batman Year One. That's one of my favorites. Black Panther is one of my favorites as well.
Which volume?
What'd you say?
Which volume of Black Panther?
I would say the one that came out in 05. That was one of my. I forget the actual
Volume
name.
2?
What'd you say?
Or is it 3?
No, I forget the actual name. I will put it in the actual fan page, but that was one of the ones that I actually fell in love with.
And if you're gonna read Spider-Man,
Who is Black Panther? That's the name of it.
if
Who
you're
is
gonna
Black
read
Panther?
Spider-Man, make sure you read the story one more day.
Oh,
It's
God.
the greatest Spider-Man story.
No.
Because it gets a happy ending.
I hate you. You are not going to misinform the audience.
Let's do something interesting.
Okay.
Bloodshot came out. That's one movie that didn't get delayed, right?
Yeah.
Yay.
Bloodshot came out. Apparently, Valiant Comics is the 3rd largest superhero universe in all of comic books.
Mm-hmm.
So they have like Armor Hunters. Like we got this on Free Comic Book Day.
What, Exo Manowar?
Exo Man. No, that's
Oh.
Exo
What are you talking
Manowar,
about?
but it's
Oh, okay.
yeah, Armor.
I
Hunters.
remember
It's
Exo
all
Manowar
the
when
same thing.
Okay, so that
well,
Valiant Comics came out when I was.
Let's go outside the box. Let's really be
I
nerdy
mean,
with
so for me, as far as reads, I would probably say I would go for more trade paperbacks. So like the whole big, so you can get like a full volume,
Yes.
or not, almost like so you won't run out of pages for a while.
Yeah.
So I would suggest things like House of X, which is pretty much House of X and Powers of X combined in one book. I love that book. I would also probably suggest, like I said, outside the box thinking. There's one called Black Sad. Black Sad is
seriously.
Really? Really?
Bruh.
God damn it!
I'm trying to protect us all.
I'm not sick.
Sure.
I'm just doing this just because you mother. I would suggest. This fucker really sprayed me with disinfectant, and my goggles weren't even on. My whole mask is just sweating at this point. It's hot. So, I would suggest, like what I've done in preparation is I've actually gone back to read a couple of trades, like you said, and I'm going to start rereading Saga, which is, I believe, by Image, and also Invincible, which is one you introduced me to.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start from the beginning on those comics and read into them, and I'll actually give an update. If we get quarantined, I'll give an update on that. Now, what about you?
Make sure in the time
Besides one more fucking day.
in the time of quarantine, you might want to go to some source material that can give you some pointers on how to protect yourself. So I suggest that everybody go and start reading The Walking Dead. It's very uplifting. It's very positive. It puts a positive spin on the whole zombie apocalypse outlook.
It's a father and son.
It's a father and son's journey of growth. The show don't. If you watch the show and you haven't read the comic book, it's the complete opposite. The show is real.
Oh, it really is.
The comic book is uplifting and positive, and you really should read that.
Speaking of dumbass ideas, if you guys are going to the library to make sure you stock up on your reading for the quarantine time, disinfect your shit before you read it.
That makes sense. It makes sense. Or
Also,
get Audible or get Comic Vine, DC Universe Online app, Marvel Ultimate Unlimited app, and you could just be a pirate for a day.
Don't listen to these guys. Interact with your fellow man. Go out there, get in those stores, get dirty, get messy, make mistakes.
Don't listen to the guy who wants to commit war crimes. Okay, do not listen to him. Anyway, but yeah. So, what video games you guys will be playing during that time?
all of the Borderlands.
Spawn comes out on Monday.
Okay.
Spawn on Mortal Kombat is released on Tuesday.
Well, we knew you were going to be on Spawn.
They pushed that. What did they push that back?
His face got so
Y'all can see his face just now.
If y'all can see his face, I don't fear many things. That might be one of them.
Yeah. So, what about you, Herb?
Me, I'm going to, because I like sports games. I'm going to be sticking with my sports games. You know, I might actually have to go and buy Street Fighter just to go and tune up, since AG want to come over there and talk that shit on Monday.
Broadcast, because at this point the networks they'll show anything.
Well,
ESPN showing
I don't care.
In Madden games.
My whole face is hot.
Speaking of NBA players, most NBA players are becoming streamers now.
Yeah.
A lot of them talking about they're going to start.
They ain't no
streaming.
choice.
You got to remember the NBA got their own e-league.
Screw it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're all gonna die.
You're all gonna die. I don't care.
The end of the world as we know.
We don't have the rights to that. We definitely don't have the rights to that. You said you're gonna be playing what?
Oh, all of the Borderlands. I have Borderlands 2, I have Borderlands 3, I have Borderlands pre-sequel.
I am going to.
I also love the Killing Floor, since we're going to talk about, You're always on that. I know, it's a great game.
Every time I log on at 1 o'clock in the morning, Cam's on the Killing Floor.
What's the name? There's what's the name of that first-person shooter that just came out? Modern Warfare.
Oh, their little
a brand new game?
No, I'm saying that they just brought it out in the street.
No. They just released the
They just released the Battle Royale.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about that.
You stole his thunder.
He stole his thunder. Good job. Good job.
Well, since we didn't get to me yet, I'm going to be playing Call of Duty. I'm going to be playing both multiplayer and I'm going to be playing the Battle Royale. So if you want to come on and get served, or if you want to give them the winning team,
you should hop on Killing Floor.
What is Killing Floor? Is that a PS4 game?
It's a PS. Well, I mean, it might be
exclusive.
Why is your mask off?
Because it's hot. I'm fat and it's hot.
Whose fault is that?
This light. Anyway,
back to what Killing Floor is.
Killing Floor is a game. It's a first-person shooter, multiplayer game involving.
really, not over my drink.
not my
Not over my
drink.
drink. I sacrificed myself, just not my drink. You bastard.
But oh, so Killing Floor is on all the systems. So that's good to know.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, Killing Floor 2 is the game that I play. Basically, it's zombies, and you shoot zombies in the face, and it's great.
Okay.
You have several characters. You have several different classes. You know, you have like a berserker. You have a medic. You have a sharpshooter. You have
like a hero shooter, but
I'm telling you, you should play the game. It's me explaining it is not as fun as actually playing it and realizing, oh wait, I can earn, and you got to earn skill trees, and once you get past, you know, once
is it like Dead by Daylight or
yeah,
okay,
similar to that.
Okay.
I mean, it's like as far as I know, like I don't know if there actually is a plot other than you just shoot zombies in the face or legs sometimes.
I might replay God of War too.
That's a good choice. That's a
God
good
of War,
choice.
and then I might
Like TOO or number 2.
No, the
As
most
well.
recent one.
Okay.
God of War 2018,
Okay.
As well.
and maybe Spider-Man.
That was what I was.
that was a great.
I gotta
one.
finish. I got a PlayStation 4 finally, so I'm gonna finish playing Spider-Man.
So you're gonna give AG that heat?
Age is not worthy of my time or concern. Here's the thing. Yeah, I said it twice.
You guys should play for hairlines.
Yeah, I didn't hear that. So
Did they not hear that?
I don't know if they heard it. I don't know. I don't care. So I'm gonna get Street Fighter 5. Get down on that. But you know, I'm always on Street Fighter. That's my game. And but I'm getting Spider-Man. But I'm also gonna go back. I'm gonna restart my campaign on Skyrim.
I still have that one too.
I still have that, and I love that game.
I also have the not the Final Fantasy 7 one, but I have the one before. It was a Final Fantasy like 15, 17.
Yeah.
Oh, where's
the Nox, where Nox the sword.
He could teleport and everything.
Yeah.
Okay, that was
I have
the
that
last
one,
one.
Speaking of games and things being canceled, with E3 being canceled, they should go ahead and just shove everything out right now.
Yeah.
Because we're about to be on lockdown. So
No. We don't want that because somebody has to make those deliveries to send them to your houses.
You don't want that.
Yeah, I don't want that because that means I don't get to sit at home like the rest of you lazy bastards.
So let me ask you a question.
Lazy. I mean,
Since
it's
we're
not
all,
helpful.
since we're all talking about right beforehand. Since we're talking about the apocalypse, what are some good like off-camera guys say like you heathen using your sleeve? You wear that. You're wearing germs. So no, what post-apocalypse or what apocalypse or future timeline do you think would be good for you? Because like a lot of people think about this stuff from time to time. I'm like, all right, you know.
Oh, dystopian future.
I mean, all in general, like
Yeah.
futures in general. Like we've seen a lot of these different franchise, different futures. Which one do you think you either would like to live in, or you think you have a better chance of surviving?
I'm going to say I want to go with the Matrix because fuck the red pill. I want the blue pill. I don't want any of the other shit that has to
So
go.
you want to be thousands of years in the future, sitting exactly where the fuck you are in real
No,
life.
I'm saying as far as I don't want to
Well,
know all
the
the shit.
thing is that like they were like some of them were unaware.
Yeah.
Like the
I'd
trader.
rather be just the unaware person.
So you want to be a battery.
I'd rather be the fucking battery.
Yo,
Because
what if somebody...
because not everybody has the power to be Neo, where they can just stop these fucking sentinels.
Well, Neo.
It's just-
real quick, I'm sorry.
Just-
You said when you saying you want to be a battery.
I'd
Sorry, Herb. Herb would be a human D battery.
Oh! Really, nigga?
It popped in my head. It's the way my brain works.
Hold up, nigga, what you 12 volts? Bring it on, Brock Lesnar.
It is what it is.
Brock Lesnar is no more than 10 volts.
When I think
300 milliamps.
when I think of future timelines, though, the one that makes me laugh the most, because people think like, "Oh, that's not that bad," is like because it's 2020 now, so we should all be using 3C shows.
You stole it. Now he stole my. I was gonna say Demolition Man.
No,
Because I want to find out how to use the damn 3C. That's all I care about.
No, because I love how like
I will eat Taco Bell. I don't care.
I love how like because Trey would not survive in that future. He would get so many citations.
Yo, you will never
Thanks
get
a
bored
lot,
with
you
the
piece
Taco
of
Bell
shit.
menu. They remix it. They just keep remixing. But
I just love the fact that everybody, but like I love the fact that like everyone thinks that's a good one. But it's like everyone's vegan. Everyone's like all like clean language.
Well, I mean,
No sex.
I was about to say that's
But I mean, considering what we're going through now, that little helmet might help out a lot of people.
Fuck that. If you underground, you really underground.
But
I was about to say I'm going.
No, because I remember when he was all like
Rat burgers.
You want
Yo,
black Edgar
rat burgers.
He's a black Edgar friend.
This a rat burger, and then next scene finishing the whole
Exactly.
shit.
That shit was great.
because he was all like, "Oh my god, hamburger." She's like, "No, that's what it's made out of." What do you mean? Do you see any cows? It's made out of rata.
So we're all in agreement. We're all going to Demolition Man's future, basically.
I'm not.
I
I
haven't
don't
really thought
think.
about my. I mean,
Oh, what do you got? What you got?
the thing is, I want to say Mad Max, but I don't. Mad Max don't seem too fun.
You think?
I just enjoy.
You
Oh, what a day! What a glorious day!
You're a germaphobe. There's nothing but dirt
Yeah.
all around him.
Exactly.
No. There's sand.
Which
all around.
What's the difference?
And they
Well,
wear,
what's the
they
difference,
wear,
Mr. Chemistry?
they're wearing rags.
I mean, sand and
If I can be a Morton Joe, with all my I guess it all depends on what. Fuck it, Fist of the North Star. I just hey, you see that guy over there? Don't fuck with him. It will be okay.
You as a Morton Joe is amazing because I can see you just looking at somebody and going mediocre. But I have a future.
I would love the fact that he thinks he's gonna survive as Mad Max. Like, dude,
I didn't say I wanted to be mad.
Oh,
I
but
said I
then
wanted to
again,
be
he
a
might
Morton
make
Joe.
some of them contraptions.
Witness
and
me.
and the cars might be actually.
Once again, what I tell you? An apocalypse, save your smart friends. All right, so you know how I end up as a Morton Joe? Making sure all my engineer buddies survive. Because you know what they're not going to be able to do? Is get around socially. So, nah, they cool.
oh my god,
Futurama.
Futurama's good.
Futurama.
Futurama is pretty good.
Just because I want to.
Suicide
I want a robot
Boost?
I want a robot that I can drink with.
Bender is the shit. Bite my shiny metal ass. Those are all great. So,
He's not the only warlord in that universe. Like Mad Max
Oh,
goes
no.
a long way.
no, it goes all over the place.
But Morton Joe just had the coolest cars
Yeah.
And then,
and that guitar player.
So what
Tina
about,
Turner.
what about Back to the Future?
Yeah. I mean,
Can you
Like
dig it?
hoverboards and
self-tying shoes and drying shirts.
Technically, we're already past that.
on
Yeah,
our
we're
way
past
there.
that.
I mean,
we do have hoverboards. They do exist. They're just highly expensive, and they all
Yeah.
will drain.
and they'll blow
cities
up
of
just
batteries.
on the charger.
We got uniboards and
They're not real, but you know.
what you call it?
So
yeah, I don't know.
Oh man.
I think with the way resources are going now, and I don't know. Like, I always felt like whenever they make the future at the time present that they're at, they don't focus. It's like they just whatever's going on at that time period, they just put aluminum foil on it, and then that's the future fashion.
I propose a question for you fellas. All right. By the time real hoverboards are a thing, will anybody be athletic enough to use them?
So you're saying we're headed towards the Wall-E future?
Yes.
Yeah.
ooh,
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that was bad.
there's still a segment of the population that loves to go to the gym and work out and stay physically fit. So I think there will be some people, and honestly, I think they'll do enough shaming of people who are in those chairs that they'll want to get up on.
I don't know. You got Mr. Battery over here.
Dude.
Say what you want.
Just train me.
Say what you want. I want to look at the girl in the red dress. Fuck all that. Okay.
Anybody, it seems like anybody fit enough or athletic enough
Hope
to
you like
use
it.
a real hoverboard is probably going to end up like your boy from what's the
Jackass?
No, the Hideo Kojima game.
Oh, Death Stranding.
That's Stranded.
Oh, they're
Oh,
all become
yeah.
couriers.
They're just all going to become
Yo.
couriers.
Yo, that's just manual labor. Just
I hate that game so much.
I've yet to play it.
I refuse to play it. I watched the gameplay of it. It is a beautiful.
That's another thing that
masterpiece
people
of a
can watch.
clusterfuck of a game.
Okay.
Like it really is like watching a movie, but like some of the symbolism and some of the things that they're saying, and it's just like, wow, Kojima, you are a genius and a psychopath at the same time.
Those things may be mutually exclusive.
So what I was gonna say is that's something that actually people can do during quarantine. They can watch game walkthroughs or game playthroughs. If you go on YouTube, there's literally one for every single game out there.
I can see
And-
that being a thing.
Yeah, I mean, if you got nothing else to watch, it's nothing else new, and it's a game you've never actually played. Like I didn't have a PS4 for a while, I didn't get a chance to play the God of War, and I watched the walkthrough, and it was like watching a 4-hour, 5-hour movie, and it was amazing. So, you know what happens. Yeah, you don't get to actually play the game, but if you're just curious to see how it happens, what the breakdown is, I say watch game playthroughs. If you guys know any of your favorites, share them to the fan page so other people can get a taste of what's going on.
We should have our own gameplay channel.
We do it.
We just don't.
Well, shit. Put up an emergency proper poll. Ask them what game they want us to play through first.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. Proper poll for the quarantine. What game do you want to see us play first? AG is he's not allowed to vote.
There is no game about hairlines.
So, AG, who do you want to play first, Rick or Herb?
I don't play fighting games, so I'm not.
He plays real fighting games.
See in real life.
I'm just here to talk shit. That's all.
So,
no, it can't be a poll. They have to suggest it.
Oh, okay. Well, just put up suggestions in the fan page, on the fan page, and on whichever it is.
Tamika says Red Dead Redemption. But that's the side.
Oh yeah.
I was about to say I don't have enough gigs left.
Yeah.
I have to delete everything. Download the damn game.
We'll figure something out. But put your suggestions on the actual page. It might help to actually share a YouTube clip of whatever video game you choose, so people will know it's not just a word. I can't stand when people do that. I'm sorry, but that's just me being difficult. So the last thing with the quarantine, what a lot of people are concerned about. I'm not, but
quarantine babies.
Them Rona babies. Them Rona babies.
What are you going to call them? Corona, Corona kids?
Yeah, Corona kids.
I better not name your damn kids Rona.
What's your name, your kid?
Rona.
Co-Rana. You see that apostrophe over the A? It's Co-Rana. Don't do that stupid shit. I will smack you in the face.
It's pronounced Rana.
There probably is a girl out there named Co-Rana who's pissed right now.
2009 and 2016. All my friends, because that was Snowmageddon, the big snowstorms that happened during those time periods. I am a godfather of many because of those times. Birthdays suck, y'all. Okay, so give your single friend a break this quarantine time. And strap up, please.
Pull out champ. 12 years and running.
Birth control.
You can't say that when you have a kid.
12 years and running.
No.
I only... One.
Next thing you know, you're going to start saying The Undertaker's still undefeated at WrestleMania.
My streak started after that, okay? Anyway, so... how many options can we put on a proper poll?
Ronisha, Ronita... Ronte.
No.
Look at these comments.
No. Why?
Corona. Let's open the lines.
COVID.
Let's open the lines, but also, can we put 4 options up there on the proper polls? Can we add 2 more options? Make each one of them our 4 names.
Oh, gee.
Who's gonna survive the Rona baby fever for 2020?
Bro,
I suggest you put all your money on me or Cam. I'm just saying that right now.
Ain't gonna happen for me. I'm good.
Yeah, I got the what's the name? Wife got birth control, so I ain't even got to worry about that no more. So
hey,
you said you got what?
My wife got birth control, so I'm good.
Stay
Shit.
You're an evil fuck. You know. Just you
fucking.
It's hot. It's really hot.
Trey with the Jim Bob Duggar pullout game. What? Who's Jim Bob Duggar?
Your next son.
Wow.
Boom. Bazinga.
Yo, why the coronavirus? Everybody doing like 90s like baseball.
Right, Monster Man. It's a good one.
Everybody's doing kids.
Oh, we're gonna be doing the Demolition Man.
So I published.
Oh yeah, we should introduce that. That's it. That's how we're saying hi from now on.
So peep game. Facebook has changed their interface. So I think I published the poll, but whatever. So if it pops up, vote. If it doesn't, no.
Oh well. We're good.
We are going to open up.
We do appreciate
Exactly.
you all tuning in.
So the number to call is, of course, 443-371-3155.
Grow up.
So if you want to call, you just want to shoot the shit, we got a couple minutes left. Tell
Anybody
us.
can call except Corey.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, you hate Fast and
Because
Furious
we
franchise.
don't want anybody touching over here, and I'm the closest one to the mic, so yeah, he's going to try to dive over here to hang up on us, so don't call.
Oh, he's going to
Oh,
do
man.
that bad Vince McMahon.
Can we talk about?
Oh,
Wow. Can we talk about how everybody says like, yeah, don't touch your face, and then
Yeah. Like,
well,
See, why now I'm like,
you gotta
Because-
stop.
It makes you hyper aware because you don't realize how often, especially
I
if,
do.
if you're a man with a beard, I'd trim my beard down. Like it's like
try having facial piercings.
oh shit, and glasses and your
Yeah.
So like a lot of times I'm like this. I'm like, no, like before the Rona, like if I adjusted my nose piercing, it's just people just think I did coke. But now it's just like everyone just thinks like
It's like you go to adjust it. No, he's sick. He's sick. Get him out of here.
we got
all
a
right,
first caller.
First
new
caller.
number.
You are live with Blurs and Whiskey. Who we speaking to? What you want to talk about?
Forrest.
What up,
Horace? Thanks for the movie.
Black Ninja?
Oh yeah, you'll love it. It's great.
Yeah, we're looking forward to watching
Did you hear
this.
his voice?
Yeah.
You should have seen Cam's face when I showed it to him. He looked like a kid on Christmas. He was like, crappy movie. Yes. Like, so yeah, we do appreciate it. We're gonna get on this as soon as possible, dude.
Yeah, Jim Bob Duggar's the father off of 19 and Counting. That's the joke.
Oh. Boom.
Shout out to D'Amica for actually knowing.
Yeah. So I don't watch 19. I don't know who any of those people are.
I see
I
Alicia.
don't watch the show either. I just know he's got like 20 kids. That's all I know.
Wow.
Like, how do you? Could
20
you
kids in a
imagine?
contract with Lifetime.
Exactly. Could you imagine being tied in the house for 2 weeks with 19 kids?
No, I can't even
Yeah,
imagine.
but he doesn't have to have a job. The money they get from the government for having 19 kids, not including the show, they're good.
Wait, they get paid for that?
Yeah, once you get like a certain number of kids.
Yeah, they have a shitload of kids. People with a shitload of kids on welfare and all of that shit usually are good.
But he also has a job. He's just saying.
Yeah, he does have
more
a job.
kids you have. Think about she who shall not be named.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah.
And,
No.
and also, if some of those kids are on the spectrum, you get money for that too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's why I work with the kids that I work with. I got a bunch of parents that just adopt special needs kids that are up for adoption, and then you can tell they're just collecting the money. And that's why I'm addicted to Rage Hall.
Wow. Okay. So I don't know what else to say. I didn't know that was a thing.
So hey, Horace.
Got mixed up.
Yeah.
So what future timeline do you think you'd want to be in?
Oh, I already wrote it in the comments. A few months from now, when all this shit blows over and everybody goes back to stop losing their shit.
I like that. I like that future. That's
Y'all are
decidedly
losing
better.
your shit, and everybody in my job spectrum are just like, why are y'all losing your shit? Like,
Well, you guys will be the safest one. He's a trucker, so
I was
he's
about to say he's doing no.
yeah.
You know why he's not losing his shit because he
we
drives a
don't
truck.
stop
He's
working
got a
because
truckload
if
of
we
toilet
stop
paper.
working, if we now,
Horace. You ain't hear what Rick said. He said the only reason why you're in that trip is because you're driving a truck. You got a truck full of toilet paper.
no, it takes me like months to go through a thing of toilet paper, man. Truck stops have bathrooms. What the fuck?
No, he's saying you have a truck full. Like you're sitting, you're driving
no,
around.
No, I don't deliver toilet paper. I deliver food.
You got a truck full of immune system.
If you bought a craft product or gone to Safeway, Costco, Walmart, or anything like that, there is a really good chance that I brought it there. You're welcome.
So you're spreading the virus.
All
So
right, stay away from the lot lizards.
Exactly.
They arrest any woman that looks like she might be a lot lizard. That shit don't fly.
Damn.
All right, man.
All right, dude, we appreciate you calling, man. We gonna put up our review of the movie.
That's fine. I'm about to cook this food because
Justice
we
by
always
day,
stock up.
payback by night.
Exactly.
I love that tagline.
Justice by day. What? Get the fuck out of here. even read that shit. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see us review other types of movies, definitely send them in to us. But I can't even. Oh man, so he worked at Blockbuster for 6 months. So he's like he got a lot of shitty stuff.
Not 6 months, 6 years.
Oh, 6 years. Oh yeah, so you were the guru of shitty movies. All right.
By the way, I think it was you who put us on to a movie kids. What's his name? Pool Hall Junkies was actually amazing.
Mike Graham.
Oh,
Pool Hall Junkies?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was amazing.
Mike Graham says Ready Player One.
That's so good. I took the only copy we had at Blockbuster when they fired me.
It's the paragon of customer service. The future one.
No, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Live in that future already.
By the way, how is the weather there?
It's windy now. It's windy and rainy now. Yeah. Yesterday was pretty hot.
I don't know. I'm in Fort Worth, so you never know.
Okay, dude.
Shit.
All right, well, we gotta wrap it up, dude. I'm here to let you go. All right.
That's fine.
All right, peace, man. Thanks for the movie.
Bye.
Hang up the phone. God damn it, man. It's so long.
Stop.
I know. He's making good points.
That is,
but we gotta keep shit moving.
That is off-camera conversation. Mike Graham said Ready Player One, that's the future I want. You saying that's the future we live in now.
It is.
I disagree because we don't have those touching suits.
Sure.
No, they're a thing.
They're a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just we all can't buy them for like
listen.
a regular price, but
The gaming industry and the porn industry are working together.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised.
It's a thing.
So
that was the
real quick.
Go,
it was on an episode of Vice. on 2 Chainz.
Yeah, that's exactly what was going on.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
There's that thing that you can link
I saw the Bluetooth.
a fleshlight, and you can sync it up with a movie, and as the woman moves, the fleshlight will move.
I saw that. I just don't know how I feel about that. It looked like Mega Man's hand, Joe. Like, I'm not sticking my dick in there. I'm not doing it.
X-Buster. Mega Buster.
You look at it, you're like, damn. Like, I was looking at the clip the whole time, and I was like, damn, that's really cool, but that's also really, really sad.
Yeah, that's like buying a damn true doll.
I feel like how much was it?
There are genuine semen extracted.
I also...
What?
Yeah. I also feel like it might be dangerous.
Who need to get tested for like fertility and things of that nature, or sperm donation. You know, instead of sending you into a room with a cup,
they're sending you there with a sucker.
This machine. No, it's a whole machine. It's like there's a screen on it. You got to lean over it and just stick it in there. And
I feel like this should be on B&W After Dark.
It's just as awkward as your.
Shouldn't this be on B&W After Dark?
I was about to say,
probably should. Do not share that on the regular fan page.
I could share a story about somebody that I'm no longer friends with.
So share
something they did when they got really desperate. But I'll share that that'll be for the. That's another one of my Patreon stories.
Patreon story. Patreon is coming, yo, because
we got some stuff we can't talk about on live.
We definitely got some more stuff on the rise too.
We've gone all over the place on this episode.
Yeah,
I love it.
The end is starting to tail off a little bit.
Yeah,
but you know what we did? We kept our germs to ourselves.
Ready?
Coronavirus!
Yeah, buddy.
This way, nigga.
As we always do, up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we used to it. Drink, motherfucking drink. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe on all social media platforms. And go to Blurs and Whiskey for your merch and everything else for our episodes.
Shout out I'm Marquise. YouTube, because you hit another banger.
Follow the brother. He got some dope shit. He even got Bugs Banner dancing like this.
So, we out. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and that Technicolor rainbow in between, it's your boy Trey Proper.
It's your boy Big Herb.
And thank you for watching Blurs and Whiskey.
Be sure to like, share, subscribe on all social media platforms.
And check us out on blursandwhiskey.com.
Be sure to get that merch.
And come take this shot.